intentions quest that we picked up after talking to the librarian here. Um, this all has to do with the Eye of Magnus series in the quest, so let's go ahead and get this done. We do have two more sets of blood to collect. One will be in a follower, which we'll find underground. The other will be in an orc, which we could find anywhere. So let's go ahead and talk to Tolfdir here. He should be downstairs looking at the Eye of Magnus.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership. It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. No? Well, then she hasn't gotten to you yet. But she will. And don't you believe her? My problem with her... She's threatened by me, but she is not. She's trying to undermine my confidence. Make me...
Don't? Most. I haven't figured it out yet. He is rather handsome, though, isn't he?
Until next time.
No.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath? I'll have to make a point. I just can't seem to... If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. The college will be here for you no matter what. Well, yes. I can't find my alembic. I suppose I could use another. If you happen to see it, would you mind bringing it to me? My alembic. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Eliad, Dwemer, Daedric, or even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude.
No,
It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify. I'd like to know why the... More importantly, so we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. I'll be all you need to know. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
We have to wait for Arcano to unlock the door.
I said let's go, now.
Then get in there.
Technically that... Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
Okay. Unlock the door.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Sure thing.
Please,
what you learn here will last you a lifetime.
I mean you no harm.
Several, if you're talented.
It is good to meet you in person. I merely wish to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that. You must understand the Sijic Order. My presence here will be seen. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the world is not ready for it. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon. Unfortunately, I fear I have already overstepped the bounds. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am sorry I cannot Now,
So he's the guy
I'm
you
afraid I
find
must
in the
leave.
mitten.
It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something? I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Sijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. That... Has Toftir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Until next
What is
time.
the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this. I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get to the bottom of it.
Again, it's 2 load screens, 3 load screens, because once you find the access way to the mitten, which is over here, as I recall. Not sure what that marker's for. So it would have us go through the living quarters. We're going to go this way instead. Now there are spiders and other things down here, so be aware. The other entryway, I believe, brings you in through this door. I was going to charge my weapon. Did I leave myself any soul gems? I did not. I'm going to have to find a charged soul gem soon in order to recharge my weapon. There's also a area to create Antronox down here, but it takes particular things to make them work. Ice Wraith. hit. I don't recall if there's more than one down here. I thought there were also spiders and skeevers and crap down here too. Alright, so that over there is where you create Entronox. You gotta put stuff in the offering box and then push this button or pull that button and they'll come out over here. I thought there was a book laying around down in here somewhere. Not sure what the pedestal is for, but I know you put stuff in there, you pull that button, and Entronox show up there. I don't know what the pedestal is for. So, I've never figured that out. Fire salts. There's a ruby. There's the book for the forge. Tells you what you need to do to particular Entronox. Flame Entronox, fire salts a ruby, frost salts and sapphire, storm is void salts and an amethyst. But I don't know what the pedestal is for. Like I said, I've never figured that out. Grab these torch bugs real quick. We'll go this way. I guess they really wanted some light down here. I figured somebody would have made a house or something down here with access down here. One of the creation clubs. Okay, so that was a skeleton. He's up top there somewhere. Or a Grogger, sorry. This leads you to the Midden Dark, which is where the auger is. We're going to continue to look around here before we go in there. There's nothing else in here. There's no real need to continue looking around. There's also another area, there's something else down here you can pick up. It's some sort of a book. There's also a key. It has to do with some experiments that went wrong. Should be another ice wraith over here somewhere. On that one. You can see the chest over here. Just some gold. There's an exit down there. There's also one up top. I believe the one down there comes out up here.
There is no help for you here.
Okay, that is the auger. I think he's that way. But he could be this way. I really don't remember. I hear a skeleton. So apparently there's an alchemy lab here, but it's an invisible alchemy lab. And screenshot that just to make sure I don't forget it. It does look a little weird, but there are some weird things that happen down here. A lot of skulls. I don't think there's anything, or a lot of bones. I don't think there's anything else down here we need to worry about. Alright, so this is the other thing I was telling you about. There's this glove here. And then there should be a book on one of these tables or something that we could find that has some information on that. Here's the notes, here's the key. You'll need that key to unlock the chest that's in the library. Here's the glove. You activate it by putting the rings on, I believe. This is an exit over here. Spiders. I believe there's just the two. Not sure what happened to Lydia. Don't really need a kettle. I don't believe there are any other chests or anything to look at, look for. So this is where you were. There's the bridge. The chest is up there. like this heads out to Skyrim. So we'll go this way so you can see where it comes out at. You can't get up here from down there, so there's really no point in putting a camping area there. It just leads out. Still no Lydia, not sure where she went. Pretty sure she ain't dead, but you never know.
There is no solace in knowing what is to come.
Okay, so that's the door we need. I need to find Lydia here. Not sure what's going on. Need to find out if she's dead or not. I can't find her anywhere. I know she was here. We'll see what that was. Pretty sure this is the way we went. Nope, so I gotta go the other way, because that's the way to the auger. Didn't see her laying down anywhere. So I can presume she's not dead, but... just not sure exactly where she went. Find her in the entry. I didn't check the Entronoc room though, so let's go see if we can find that. She would have come through here because she was in here. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick save.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. center.
Okay, here's the auger.
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. No, though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that could save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Okay then. Do, 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 do. This way there's only one exit to Skyrim, and then a fast travel versus I think 2 or possibly 3. Guess we'll soon find out where Lydia is. Or isn't. Pretty sure I didn't send her anywhere.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
It's no secret that the... Really? And what... I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned this... I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to... A most impressive Something as specific. I seem to recall Mirabelle. I'm quite pleased with your... This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
Alright guys, so that's good intentions. Again, I don't know where Lydia ended up going, so I'll hopefully find her in a minute. So if you liked this short video, like it. If you want to get more notifications, subscribe. Catch you later.